Hey everybody, Ranroth back. We're back in League 2. We're taking on Burton Albion again. They're probably the closest team we have to a rival. This is probably the last time we'll play them this season. This is the third time. We lost to them in the Cup, drew them in the League, but we're hoping for a better result today. Visiting at their ground, though. Excuse me 1 second. Son of a... Yes. Anyways. So let's go through our lineup. It's... I'm not even sick or anything. They're sitting just above us in the table, only by a point, so we have a chance to leapfrog them if we can get a win on their ground, but we'll see how it goes. We're going with the same lineup as last time, the 3-4-1, or 3-4-1-2. So here's how it looks. Silber in goal, Struna, Yakubu, and Jones is across. Zhu, of course, out injured. He is a sprained ankle he was on, and so he's out for 3 weeks. So that's the bad news, but good news, Andrew Hughes will be back pretty soon. He's almost done with his injury. Midfield, it's Chapman and Klukowski, who are the two holding midfielders. On the right midfield, Bejarano back in. On the left, it's Robbie Wilmot. In that gap behind the strikers, we've got Andy Sandel. We'll give him a go there, see what happens. Ooh, a reckless tackle there. Tackle Jones. It's a good ball from Struna. Picks out Bejarano. We really don't have the... Oh, there's the... Well, ball's in behind, but keeper can easily take it. Howe's kind of impeded as he went in there, but... Anyways, finish lineup. Yeah, it's Howe and Aaron O'Connor up front. On the bench, Pidgley, Feely, Kamalo, Samosa, Byrne, Minshall, and Zabrowski. That's how it's going to be for today. Sendo playing a bit deep for me. Let's see where the options are. Not really anywhere. There. Burton Albion's lineup is a 4-5-1. They've got a flat 4 with a defensive midfielder. Oh, Connor, you come back for the ball and then immediately turn away from it. And then ignores a tackle. Oh, he won it back eventually. There we go. Ball over the top. Oh, that was offside apparently. Not sure, but maybe apparently so. Yeah, just stepped up a little too far. Okay, so in terms of the big picture, we're sitting in 18th right now. Burton Albion are in 7th. We dropped a place after our draw against Cheltenham. Oh, here's our chance to break. Klukowski skips past another. But he just can't. That guy's got some pace up in there. Is that going to go out all the way out? Apparently not. Man, I'm tired of their guys making runs that impede my players and the defensive challenges. Good tackle. Anyone to throw. Well done. So we're sitting, I think this is 2 days before Christmas. So we're right at the end of December, and we've got one more game. Dear me, that's a terrible pass. So that means that we're pretty close to January, which is transfer season time. Ah, what are you doing? The length of time this game holds on to a command. It's like... way too long. Well, here's the counter. If we can get some runners, they all just run right on past. And that's a terrible pass. Klukowski's standing right there, but he can't find him. where's the help? There it is. Okay, so transfer season's coming up. Let me know in the comments what kind of player do we need to look for. Personally, I'm thinking another center back. I mean, Jugu's great, but he doesn't have a huge amount of backup. Yakubu and Jones are decent for now, but they're kind of old, so... No, why would you pick that player there? It's just seriously bad EA going on. That's just what it is. On Bejarano. Oh, and again. In behind for O'Connor, first time shot, but it's too tame for the keeper. So I'm looking for another center back, and I think I want another big target striker. Kind of like Howe, but yeah, it's just backup for Howe, really. He's our only target striker. O'Connor and Jolly are the getting behind kind of guys. Zabrowski's much more of a setup man. He's good on the ball and good at putting the ball in. But we don't have another good aerial striker, which is kind of what we need at the moment. Trouble finding the way in. So I have had my scouts out looking around. In terms of center backs, there's not too many that I'm looking for, but there's not any good options yet. But as a striker, there's this Norwegian guy. He's young. I think it's doable to get him because. Come on, what is up with this passing? This striker is doable. Alexander Sorloth, Norwegian. He's on loan from one Norwegian side to the other. Oh no! I intercept the ball and it immediately must make me give it up. So this guy's big, tall, quite strong. He's only 19 though, which means he's probably got some room to develop. He's got the stats that I want, and he's not super amazing. They can always intercept and take my guys out at the same time. They always get ball and man to remove any chance I have of moving forward. And I push a tackle, but nothing happens. So much of nothing. And that's a foul. You see how the ball went 20 yards the other way? That means I got it. No foul. Lowcroft, go back to your drugs. So, let's see. Quick chance to counter. Oh, well done, Bejarano. The option. Where's the help? There isn't any. What kind of pass is that? In the last game I had a huge problem with the timing of runs. Guys would start going on the run before the guy that would be the best option to make the pass receives the ball. So by the time he actually receives it and tries to make a pass, they're way offside and marked heavily, so it's slightly better in this game, but not good enough to actually be useful. So, against these guys who have dropped off a striker or whatever, these guys have dropped a striker in the midfield. Cheltenham played 5 across the back. This lineup's doing fairly well. How does he do that? That's just not feasible. Just so many. Here we go. Counter, counter, counter. Oh, his touch is so bad. Oh, it was a good tackle, but a bit of a... There we go. Ah, who is that pass to? just want to square it just nice and light to Klukowski. Oh, how about that? Oh, it's just overhit. And he's offside. Didn't time his run just right. Yeah. Took too much time to turn that. Oh, EA, please. What? I got a guy, I'm in control of the guy. I tell him to header it, and it switches the guy so he does nothing, controls the ball, and gives it straight to an opponent. EA, you have got the worst player control in the world. How is it getting worse each game? And I haven't even got it set to do, automatic player switching. I should get to control all that by myself, but of course it doesn't. Take it. Let's see. There's their subs. I think it's just a little early for us to be considering substitutions just yet. Man. Our wingers are standing in the middle, our attacking mid's way in the back. Okay, what is going on? Done, Chapman. At least there's one player on the field that wants to play. They can't figure out a 10-yard pass. Can't figure out how to tackle. They just can't do anything. It's so irritating. Yet these guys can pass to a guy perfectly when they're not even looking at him. Man, their touch is immaculate. And I suppose that'll do. How recovering won't knock it behind. Better than it going to my neck, because I don't know why the keeper's going up for that and just dropping it to the ground in the middle of my 6. Let's get this up. Oh, well done, Silvera. Done, O'Connor. Can we beat the second? Yep. Okay. Now where's the help? Oh, I thought that guy was going to bring him down, so I was waiting for him to fall. But of course, he decides to side foot to the keeper. Why would you put it out? You're facing downfield, just dump it. Don't gotta put it out. EA AI is terrible. It wasn't this bad at the beginning of the season. I don't know what's changed. I haven't changed anything. In we go. Rene Howe. Oh, he shanked it! It's like they've decided there's just no chance. We're not going to win the league, so we might as well just give up now. Not even putting any effort in anywhere. The right kind of movement, but it's just not happening. Passes are always just a little bit off, unlike theirs, which are always perfect. Here's my right winger, just floating around the middle, being useless. That should be a goal kick. Yep. Alright, now we've got to do some subs. There's been a lack of everything up front. Minshall. Just throw Burn in behind. He runs around a lot, makes things work. Let's see. What's our last change going to be? Let's put Zabrowski up front for O'Connor. I was considering maybe doing something crazy like putting Feely up front. He's, you know, a big center back, so if we can get a cross in, which we haven't really got any of those in today either, he might be able to win it and put it in, but he's not quite the option that I'd be looking for there. How can they do that? Just turn 180 and pass the ball perfectly to where the guy is. My throw. Oh, who are you aiming at? I was pointing straight at Zabrowski for that one. I can see that coming. Why can't they? Oh, well done, Bejarano. That's the kind of ball we wanted. But they read it every time with their backwards headers, backwards passes. They can do everything with eyes in the back of their head. Oh, good tackle. No, come on! That was a great tackle! All ball. The referees have not been helping us out much recently either. We've been getting absolute garbage from the referees. The foul count is like tripled for us, and only seen like one red card out of, you know, the dozen that should have been. Are you kidding? What was that? What just happened? Is that the referee pulling in law 89? If the teams are... What was wrong there? He pushed me in the back! Unless that's the first handling we've ever seen, which it didn't even hit his hand. That's terrible. All about Solbera right now. Maybe he can turn it right. But no, perfect penalty from the AI. They have done everything absolutely perfect. No mistakes. Not even close to a mistake. Not even almost. But they still need the referee to bail them out and get them 3 points. I'm trying to skip all this crap, but I'm not even allowed to do that either. I got to watch Ian Lowcroft. You took the wrong set of drugs today. Alright, I guess we're going to go all for it now. Look, all that attack, and everyone's standing in the middle. The passing is still useless. And it's flicked wide. That came off the defender. That should be a corner. I think it is. Actually, it should have been a penalty considering what you just called on us. That was a clear penalty. Oh, holy crap, Silvera's in there. Alright, guys. Where's Minch? Right in the middle, house behind them, so we're just going to aim right up in there, give it some power. And it's an easy save. And they wasted about 4 minutes. Oh! Andres Strud, I don't know what he's doing up there, but if he can win it. And so, yeah, I want to know in the comments what happened in that penalty. Is there something I missed that caused us to lose that? Or was it absolute EA just bad? And Burton Albion get the better of us again, this time entirely the referee. You can't even put words to how terrible that was. I mean, another massive paycheck for a referee coming from the clubs. And of course, it's always against us. Until next time, check up on the top goal scorer video. Leave your votes. Who you think is going to be the top scorer? We're coming close to the deadline on that. Leave some comments. Who should we look for in the transfer season. If we can afford it, of course, we might have to sell someone. We'll talk about that as the options come up. And until next time, be cool, be awesome, bye-bye.